That's why the ADU is a big play. It's single family. They're not rezoning it. They're just letting you add more units. So man, when you get separate tax any number, you get one house, it turns into 3, and then single family become a demand.
Yeah.
So Thach, what do you think about big corporations that are buying up all this real estate and homes and then making them like rentals?
Yes. Big conversation right now going on.
Like BlackRock and
Everybody. Imitation homes.
What does that mean for like regular people? What does it mean for the market?
Well, first of all, what's happening is that Warren Buffett started that whole thing. And you gotta remember 2-3 years ago, he says, if I was into real estate, buying single family home, right, I'll buy every one of them.
Scary.
Right? And a couple of things happened. COVID happened. And when COVID happened, everybody wanted to actually start working at home, and they want more space. And so home became more valuable. This is what Grant don't talk about. Home become more valuable because everybody after COVID, they realized home, space, family, help people dying. It's a thing. Home now are very demanding. Single family home are very demanding. How do you know? If it's wrong, why would hedge fund buy it, G?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay? But he's selling syndication, right? And so now that's how it got demanding. And so now all these hedge funds and all these big companies that are in tech and business and the stocks, they want them because they know that these produces more revenue for them than a lot of stuff they invest in. So they want to own them as rentals. And they are also building new development all across America, and they, instead of selling the new construction, they're renting the new construction.
Oh.
Yeah, there's full communities that are rental communities.
See?
Just crazy.
Yeah, right? Donald Brent been doing that forever over here in Southern California, right? He's a billionaire. He built all those apartments down there, you know what I mean? In Southern Cal and Newport Beach, and all up and down Southern Cal, and he's been doing that forever. So now the hedge funds are getting into it, they're like, we want to own them now, right?
Yeah.
They're doing two things. They are creating more housing for rent, right? And they also buy in, right? And then later on, basically, when they ever sell, right, they got to sell. But right now, what they want to do is they want to take advantage of this opportunity of this whole timing where COVID hit, the opportunity of single family. That's why a lot of them now are buying. Now, you know what else they're buying? They're also buying the distressed apartment building now, all the hedge funds.
They're doing BRR stuff now?
Because what happened, a lot of commercial,
Yeah.
commercial loans only good for like sometimes 7, maybe 10-year max. And they have to refinance every 7 years. The problem is the market went down on rent. So the amount of the building is worth less than what it should be sold for. A building worth 50 mil, but on rent is only worth 40 mil.
So they can't get a loan on
Can't get a loan because the debt to ratio is upside down.
like liquidate?
So the bank said, look, I'll renew this, but you got to dump in another 5 more million.
I see.
And then like, man, no investor want to put in more money because it's a sinking ship.
Yeah, so private equity buy it all?
Private equity go in and go, look, says you own this, send you the bank for this, let me buy it, right? What do you owe on it? They owe 35 mil, I'll cash out 35 mil. But the building is worth 50 mil based on, because you can't build another building like that for 50 mil. But it's based on rent. So now BlackRock and everybody, they're out there buying all these upside down distressed apartment building all across America, and they're keeping it as rental property. So
are they just holding until it turns around and then they
want to keep them in their portfolio as part of their investment now.
Wow.
Because they know it's a good investment. But if you take a look at it, what all the hedge fund owners rental, I hear this from other people and I read it, is less than 10%. And the rest of it is owned by regular people.
Wow.
Well, because I'm still thinking that the work that it takes to buy one single family home is a lot for these funds to get into, because they can still use the same team to do multi-units.
That's right.
So it's a point where, like, I'm imagining, why would you deploy $1 million team to buy lemonade stands? Because it's not worth it for them unless they can buy portfolios.
Well, they might just buy the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they know that the demand for residential is good. That's why they're banking the money and they're parking it there.
Oh.
They want the appreciation and all the write-off. See what I mean? And they banking on the markets going up, which it is. Single family is a single family home. Is what I hear from a lot of my people and my mentor saw is a new thing coming.
It's gonna skyrocket.
It's gonna skyrocket. That's why the ADU is a big play. It's single family. They're not rezoning it. They're just letting you add more units. So man, when you get separate tax any number, you get one house. It turned into 3, and then single family become a demand.
Yeah.
I have a question about real estate in 30 plus years when all the boomers are gone.
Yeah.
Like population wise, right? If a lot of boomers or like just in general, like we have a housing shortage, but if the population is also dipping too, then how is the value of the home still staying up? And I'm only saying this because I'm looking at Japan and their population dipped.
Yep.
They keep building, but then their real estate market is just crap.
Yeah.
Would that ever happen in America?
I know, it's a good question.
Yeah.
Right? What I hear from a lot of people, it won't because the population here and the problem over in Japan, they're not having kids. The business people, they're too busy working.
Yeah, and no immigration. Yeah.
And the moment you have kids, they say, they're off the government. You know what I mean? With kids. So a lot of the female don't want it. The female want that independence over there too in Japan.
Yeah.
Right? And U.S. is different, they say. And they feel like the population still grow. And you got a lot of fucking, our people all coming in here. A lot of them coming into the United States. But yeah, not sure, but I think the population will continue to grow. I mean, you think about right now, we're about 5 million homes short right now.
Wow.
5 million short.
Wow.
So you think about it, they can't build enough to keep up with and the population is growing by like, they say annually, like 2 or 3 million a year. So we're already short, and we got massive people coming in from everywhere, and population growth from kids, and so we're behind already. So we might not even catch up, and especially if these builders are planning on building to keep. And land's running out in the U.S. So, but yeah, I don't think we'll be like Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
What do you think about, instead of like building an ADU, like buying a fixer, what do you think about buying just an empty plot of land? Like if there was an empty plot of land and just building the whole thing from scratch, is that also good too?
Yeah. You just gotta have a little more. You just gotta have a little more steel balls. You know what I mean? Right. Get the right contractor. The right. Like if you was gonna build something, let's say you had a property here. I know how it worked down here. I can tell you the architect. Like for you, I can tell you here's a good architect to help you. Here's a good general contractor can help for you. Right. Go talk to this banker here, and then you have a team put together.
Yeah.
The key with building new construction or even doing burr, you just gotta have an A team lined up for you. They have experience and they got integrity. And they're responsible, they're, and all that, They're reasonable, responsible. The hardest thing out in this business is to find relationship with people to do good work.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing.
Yeah. Because any one of those steps can ruin it for you. Like if they can't underwrite it, you don't get access to the money. If they suck at the permitting process, the contractor might be dumb and then like do something wrong and then has to rebuild. There's just so many steps of like.
That's why when people ask, where do you find these people? And it's all through referrals. All through referrals. So like, I try to do a referral. Like a lot of my students in California, they already done it with a whole bunch of people. So now I can go, Eric, let me get that builder, bro. Let me get that builder for this friend of mine over here. He need to do this. And hey, since you're an architect, you do stuff with a lot of the people on my team. Can you do this for this person? So now a lot of my Springboard students are using the same people in California, so they can help each other.
Yeah, I think you charge too little for that network.
Yes.
I do, bro.
Some people would just pay not only that for the education, but more just for the network.
The network,
Yeah.
How do you feel about a bunch of like you see a lot of people on YouTube talking about this real estate crash that's coming? You know what I'm talking about? Like I feel like for a couple
I don't want to call it a crash. I want to call it a correction. If you look at the real estate market, now this is my 4th cycle. And the real estate market goes up and down every 7 to 10 years. Go up, it corrects itself. Then after about 2.5 years, and it go again. Right now, we're in the correction cycle. So in the next year or so, you're gonna start seeing, after the election especially, you're gonna start seeing the run again. And if it repeats itself again, anything you buy now, when it hit the top, you double up again.
So this is the correction cycle.
It's correcting right now.
This is, in your opinion, a great time for people to buy.
Yeah. When rates are high. When rates are high.
You buy it and you refi it when they drop the rates.
You got it, bro.
And then the house prices are high when the rates go.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
I did actually.
I
just
never
buy a
have
house.
money when the rates are high. I want to be opposite from the cycle.
Off camera, I just bought a house. Off camera, can you look at it and tell me why it's not a good deal?
It's too late, bro. You fucked up. Too late.